Yeah, good morning. It's Jim from JAGfx.com. It is Saturday, the 29th of July, 2023. This is my weekly analysis video where we have a look at some of the Forex pairs I'm trading on the daily time frame using the high probability and divergence trading methods from my books. Now, I do apologise, you'll hear some background noise. It's the monsoon season here, so we've got a bit of thunder at the moment. I've never seen so much rain for a long time. Unbelievable. Anyhow, let's get into it. Once again, thanks for watching the videos. And as I always say, they're not the most exciting videos, but we get the message across and we just go over all the trades that we've been looking at during the week in the JAGfx groups. Now, this is the Facebook group, Telegram channels, and Matt from Family Man's Discord channel. Everyone's more than welcome to join any of them, so knock yourself out. All right, normally we have a look at the news for the week ahead. So let's find that. Wrong one, that's the charts. Let's go to this one. All right, this is Forex Factory. It's a free economic calendar. The good thing about it, other than it's free, is you can set up filters to suit your own personal desires, like which pairs you want to look at, which currencies, and also what sort of news you want to look at. So I only really interested in high impact events or the public holidays, stuff like that. So that's why I only see red squares on mine and grey squares. It could also set up to your local time. For me, I'm in Cambodia, so Indo-China time. So that's my local time, which makes life a lot easier. So Monday, nothing. This is a busy week though, but it starts off quietly. Monday, nothing. Tuesday, Australian interest rate news. Now they're expecting a rate rise there. I'm a little bit surprised about that, but we'll see. I do expect a little bit of movement on the Aussie on Tuesday, so just be careful. Switzerland's got a holiday. USD, ISM manufacturing and JOLTS job openings on Tuesday. Wednesday, New Zealand employment or unemployment numbers. So that could be affect the New Zealand dollar. So be careful there. And some news out of the US also. Oh, there we go. Wednesday, I just said that. Thursday, Switzerland CPI numbers. Now another big news event. The UK interest rate news. It looks like they're expecting a rate hike too of 0.25%. So be careful trading the pound pairs on Thursday. Followed up by just the usual speech by the Bank of England governor. And unemployment claims out of the US, ISM services PMI numbers out of the US on Thursday, first Friday of the month, which means Canadian and US employment numbers or unemployment rate. So that's the non-farm payrolls and the Canadians, similar to the Canadian economy also. So big news week. It gets busier. Starts off pretty busy Tuesday and goes hard all week. So I'd expect to see some volatility amongst the pairs. Notice there's no mention of the yen, but I bet you the yen moves the most. It's doing my head in. All right, let's have a look at this Word document. Now, this is just a bit of a revision on what the different settings are on the charts, etc., different colours. The lines, if you don't know or you haven't seen my videos before, haven't read my books, and you just randomly come across this video, you probably wonder, what does everything mean? Just pause the video, have a bit of a read of that, take a screenshot. There's not much to it. It's only 1.5 pages. The main thing's the indicator down the bottom, which is the MACD Platinum, just a zero lag MACD. It's an oscillate, so oscillates around a zero level. Generally, I'm looking to sell when it's above the zero level and buy when it's below the zero level. But you'll see all that on the charts. All right, let's find these charts. So we'll go back to here. I've changed my layout a bit, so here we go. Trading View. I use Trading View for all my analysis. The majority of my trading is actually done on MT5. I've never done any trading on Trading View, so don't ask me about it. This is my watch list on the right. It's just a sample number of pairs. It's not all 28 pairs. Alphabetical order. You'll see it highlighted in different colours. Orange means I want to talk about it in this video, so there's plenty to talk about today. Dark blue means there's trade on, no action's been taken. Light blue means there's trade on and some trade management has happened. And no highlight means no trade on. So we'll get into it. We'll start with the AusCAD. Now, you'll see notes on the charts. Generally, the notes on the right refer to the most recent trade. There will be times when there's been two trades on, and what you'll see is the pair, the date, the signal, and my thoughts on this side about the trade. Any trade management's also recorded. Now, any new trade I take, so for example, this trade on the 20th of July was a sell, that's called at the time on the open or close to the open of the 20th. Take a screenshot, and that screenshot's shared in all those JAGfx groups, so the Facebook group, Telegram channels, and Discord channel. So it's all very transparent. There's a shared screenshot. It's not after the fact. Any trade management's also called and included in the daily updates. Right, so highlight in orange. Let's have a look here. So we did take this buy back on the 4th of July, and it was stopped out here. So 28th of July, stopped out for an overall small profit. So it was stopped out in the morning before I did the update. I just leave it on the chart to show you guys for the weekend video. That's all. The only reason it's still on the chart, and I'll tidy up this chart after the video is finished. So that's one I have to tidy up. So that's the buy stopped out. So we closed half on the 13th of July. So let's say it's in here somewhere. Yep. So when the price got to the moving averages, the MACD platinum through the zero level. So closed half of that buy up here, and we've eventually dragged the stop up, and it's been stopped out for a small profit. Now we're in a sell still, or I'm in a sell from the 20th of July, so it's here, stops up here, that's a stop loss, the red dotted line. There's my notes, it's with the trend down, the MACD platinum still above the zero level, so I'm not looking to take any action yet. So we're still in the sell with the entry price, that red solid line, stop up there. So we're out of the buy for a small profit, and we're still in the sell. So it's Oz CAD, Oz Japanese yen. A bit happening here, The yen pairs have been terrible to trade lately, and I'm just getting a bit frustrated with them, but sometimes it is what it is in trading, and this is going to be one of those frustrating ones. All right, the good news. Let's have a look. Where are we at? Right, this buy trade. Let's get this sorted first. This buy trade from the 14th of July, that's in here, stopped out on that spike down on Friday. So that wasn't nothing on Thursday, but Friday that spiked down through the stop, took me out for a full loss. So that's the news for there. So looking for a possible buy re-entry now. Now the reason I'm saying that so early in the piece, right? Let's just go back. This initial buy was taken on hidden bullish divergence. You can see those green trend lines there. Now, I love hidden bullish divergence. Hasn't played out yet. Hasn't played out because price didn't go up. The MACD didn't go back up through the zero level. So that we took the buy and we're stopped out. Now, that buy green QMP filter dot is still valid. There's not been a red dot anywhere. And we've got a red dot on the MACD platinum, and we've got potential regular bullish divergence forming now. It's only, you can see the lines being drawn in. This could change though, price could just roll over and drop to the downside. But if this continues up, what I'm looking for is a re-entry. Now that's why I've drawn this trend line across here, which is really not going to be useful because of the angle of it. However, if I get, say for example, a green dot on the MACD platinum below the zero level, and this green dot's the most recent one, I will consider taking a re-entry. A bit peeved, I got stopped out on a spike down like that, and that's to me a bullish candle now. And I'm also in this sell still from the 21st of June, and what I'm going to do on Monday is the stop was, I've already closed half on the 12th of June. On Monday, which is the 31st of July, sorry, the 12th of July, the 31st of July, I'm going to move my stop down just inside the entry level there. So I'm thinking this is bullish. I'm going to protect the sell. I've stopped out on the buy, looking for a possible re-entry. Hope all that made some sense. As I said, the yen pairs have been tough to pair, but the MACD platinum still below the zero level. So what I'm looking for are 1, 2, and divergences. Start off with hidden bullish with a possible, potential, regular bullish. So that's the Aussie yen. That's what's highlighted. It's a bit messy, and I'll tidy that chart up also. Still on the sell, out of the buy, looking for a re-entry. clear as mud. Aussie USD, that's highlighted. Yep. All right, a couple of things here. The buy from the 5th of July was stopped out on the 28th for an overall profit. So it spiked down through here. So yeah, we stopped out on the buy. I closed half. Where did I close half? Let's have a look. 14th of July, hopefully up here somewhere. Yeah, so I closed half at the high, just on the previous high. MACD platinum through the zero level, closed half, which was a good call. Stop was dragged up and it stopped me out. In the meantime, I've taken this sell. Now, there's something happened here too, yep. So on Monday, I'm closing half of this sell. So there's the points, the pips from that red solid line down to there, or close to the, the close. The reason why I'm closing it, we're getting close to this low here, and the MACD platinum's just poking through the zero level. So you can just see it's on the zero level. I just want to lock it in. I'm going to bring my stop down. The stop originally was up somewhere up here, above the highs. So I'm bringing that stop down, and I'm closing half. So I'm putting myself in a no-lose position on the sell, and I was stopped out on the buy for a small overall profit. So it's the Aussie USD. Looking good. Euro CAD, we're in a sell going nowhere fast. Look, I'm the nard whether to drag my stop down on this. I'm going to give it one more day. The reason I'm saying that is it started off nicely, but it's had a couple of days where it's just not following through on to the downside, and we're at the 240 moving average, and the MACD platinum's close to the zero level. So we're in a sell. So what I might do is drag the stop right down on Monday or Tuesday morning. Especially before no, it's no news. Is there affecting? I thought it was the Aussie for some reason. It's a Euro CAD. No, so I'll probably bring the stop down just above this high here and just reduce the risk. It's just not convincing me at the moment. Euro yen, another yen pair, highlighted in orange. Let's have a look. Yeah. All right, once the chart comes up. All right, just had to pause the video. Now this is another one, very similar. We got out of jail on this one. It looks a lot worse than it is with where the price moved. All right, let's have a look. We're in a buy from back here. All right, so that's the 23rd of March, so we're good. And our stop is up to 151,239, which is this red dotted line. And the low there was 151,412. So we came within about 15 pips of it. Still not stopped out. So we're still in this buy, which is good. Now, I took this buy on the 18th of July. That's here. 18th of July, took that buy. And I took some action on it. 25th of July, I closed for a very small profit. So let's have a look at the 25th of July. Where are we? All right. So price had gone up, hit this previous high here. I probably should have taken some action there. I didn't. Then the next candle was this bearish one. I thought, it's not a good setup. And I've closed on the open of the 25th of July. So I've closed on the open of this small candle here. And that was called in the group at the time. All good. As it's just shot down on Thursday, it would have hammered through my stop, but it wasn't because I've already closed the buy trade. Then Friday, we had that spike down again. Now we're up to the upside. The MACD platinum's below the zero level, so now I will be looking for a potential second buy here. Again, there's the possibility of, I'll just draw the lines in, if I find my trend lines, what was it down there? So for example, right, we'll go over bullish. There's potential here of divergence forming again. So against that, same as the Aussie yen, it's that 1-2 in divergences possibly. Not as obvious on this one because this, you'll kid me, aren't you, Jim? All right, there's going to be a trend line drawn here. I'm just having a bit of trouble with where my tools are at the moment. There we go. Might have messed up my charts now. Yeah. There we go. All right, so yeah. So we're still in the buy from back here, and we're out of this buy here for a very small profit and potentially setting up for another buy. So I'll tell you that when I'm finished, as more rain comes down. Euro New Zealand, it's highlighted in orange. What happened? The buy, 18th of July, stop loss, blah, blah, blah. Just reading, I should have read the notes here. Closed half, 20th of July, so yeah, I sort of messed up that close. It just got a bit messy, got up to these previous highs, looked a bit messy. I closed half, dragged the stop up. Then on the 26th of July, closed for an overall very small profit on an opposite QMP. So on this opposite QMP dot, I took the close, and I think I didn't take the sell there, even though the MACD plat was above the zero level. It was just too jammed in this moving average. It's against the trend. The trend is up. It's a slow grind up. You could have taken the sell with a smaller position size and put your stop above these highs here. Look, it's probably not looking that flash at the moment, but it's we're out of that. Didn't lose anything on that buy, so it's all good. As I said, I'll just leave these on the chart to show you guys in the weekend video. When I say guys, I mean girls too, guys and girls. Euro USD. Surprisingly, we're still in both trades. So we're in a buy from 2nd of June. Let's have a look here. Just confirming, yeah, still on a buy. There's my trade management. Closed half, dragged the stop up. So stop's still there. We're just in by Harry Chin Chin on Friday. Meantime, we're in the sell from the 21st of July and 28th, closed half. Let's have a look on the 28th. So on the open of this candle, MACD platinum through the zero level and price was on the moving averages. We're against the trend. Closed half, dragged the stop down. Can't lose on either the sell or the buy on the euro. So looking good there. Pound Aussie, and I think this is something, I've lost my notes on my tablet because I've been talking for too long and haven't done anything. Here we go. All right, Pound Aussie, it's highlighted in orange, there's a reason. All right, yeah, there's a fair bit happening here. First off, let's have a look at this buy from the 7th of Feb, all the way back here, we're still in it. So there's the stop for that, there's all my trade management, can't lose. Took a sell here on the 5th of something, and we lost. I'm not sure what's happening there. Took another sell on this break of this trend line because that sell signal was still valid. Yeah, we popped up through the stop here. Sell signal still valid through this trend line. Took a sell here. So that's the 14th of July. Let's have a look. Yep. And on Monday, the 31st of July, Monday, I'm going to close it for a loss on an opposite QMP for the dot. So Monday, there's a new buy signal, which I'm taking. So this is the first trade, taking the buy signal. Now, if you're looking MT4, MT5, you won't see this buy signal if it's it'll present on Monday open. As soon as the market opens, it'll appear. It's just something, the difference between TradingView and MT4, MT5. So you won't see that green dot on MT4, MT5, but TradingView gives you a heads up. So there's a new buy. I've already marked it up, so I'm assuming the market's going to open somewhere close to where it closed, and the stop will be here. So there's a stop loss already mentioned. This green line here is the 1900 level. Big round number. You can see prices bounced around it. So is it support now? Who knows? Really got to break this previous high here. So we're going to take this buy. We're closing the sell. So we're saving us a few pips on the sell. Instead of taking the full loss, we're taking about a 80% loss. So we saved a few pips there. So the sell will be closed. New buy on Monday. There's my thoughts with the trend trade, but a little concerned, price being close to the previous high, and the MACD platinum's not that far below the zero level. So yeah, but we're getting a good bounce off the moving averages and the 1900 level. So yeah, there's a bit of confluence there, and we're already in a buy too, so it's not too bad. So that's the Pound Aussie new buy, closing the sell on Monday. Pound Swiss. This is another new trade, the other new trade for Monday. So two new trades for Monday, Pound Aussie, Pound Swiss, correlation, both involve the pound. Buy trade here, I like this. There was already a buy taken here and it was stopped out. Now again, this was on hidden bullish divergence, so I like hidden bullish divergence. Generally these work out, and the good thing about this, we're now down to this big support level, which is obviously across here. Let's have a look at a weekly chart just to say It's been a long time that, yeah, so that been there for a while, that one. So it's a big level. So we'll go back to the daily chart. Oh, bang, listen to that crack. So, yeah, so we had this hidden bullish divergence previously, and the MACD platinum's below the zero. It's still below the zero. It's a long way below the zero level. There's the zero level there. We've come down to this support level and also this big number, which is the 100 level. So looking for a buy on Monday on the pound Swiss. Pound yen, nothing happening. Pound Aussie, let's have a look. Highlight in orange as usual. I'll just read my notes. Nothing doing. We're out of the trade. We're in a sell from the 20th of July. There's a high risk trade against the trend. Closed half on the 26th, so we're going nowhere. We're just in this little no man's land here. So on the open there, closed half, drove the stop down, and it was stopped out on the 27th overnight for a small overall. Small. It was a break-even result. So we're out of the pound. We're in no trade. We're zero. Not having much luck on the pound lately. So in a sell, possibly setting up for a buy now. We've got potential hidden bullish divergence forming. Has to be confirmed, but it's setting up. This line up here is the 1300 level, so it's big numbers. New Zealand CAD, highlight in orange. On Monday I'm closing half of this sell trade from the 19th of July, and I'm dragged my stop right down above this just above the entry. So I put myself in a no lose position. The reason being, MACD platinum's now at the zero level, and that candle's a bit iffy. So we're going to lock in a few pips and drag the stop down on the remaining half, put myself in a no lose position. So that's a New Zealand CAD. It's Monday. Just a bit of trade management there. USD CAD, no trades on. Probably still should have taken this buy in here with support level, but didn't. USD yen, Japanese yen. Let's have a look here. If it comes up. All right, still on a buy trade here. Going nowhere fast. MACD platinum below the zero level. So 20th of July went up initially, then came down. Then Friday it's bounced up again. So stop hasn't been moved yet. MACD still below the zero level. So we're just waiting, patiently waiting. Gold, XAU, USD. Right, gold, we're in this buy still, came very close to my stop. You can read the trade management there. So it's the 5th of July, sorry, this one here. We're still in this, can't lose. And I took a sell on the 24th of July and started to go down Thursday nicely, but then Friday's bounced back up to my entry level. So I've got some protection here. This is the 2000 level, this is the 1800 level. So it's gold, still in the buy, can't lose, and still in the sell, and just in the black. These next three, just more out of curiosity. US dollar going up. Last trade signal was a buy here. MACD platinum below the zero level. It'd be a tough one to take against the trend, and we're at this support which becomes resistance, but it seems to have broken through. It's popped through, came back down, now support, and now heading up. So it may be heading up. That's the US dollar. And look, I did a bit of Google research, basket of 6 currencies against the euro, the pound, the yen, Swiss franc, Canadian dollar, and the Swiss krona, or Swedish krona. SEK? Swedish. Yeah, Swiss is the franc, Jim, you buffhead. Swedish krona. My apologies to my Scandinavian friends. US 500. What have we got here? Nothing yet. Still grinding up slowly. Still got this potential divergence. Last signal was this sell, but I did say you could probably take that buy based on this big support level. This was resistance, now support. And Bitcoin's the final one. Going nowhere, just hovering around this 30,000 level. Last signal was a buy, which you should have, tough one to take because you're going into this high here and big number. All right, that's it for the charts. Thanks for watching, people. Enjoy your weekend. Stay safe wherever you are. And yeah, if you do like the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll speak to you good folk during the week. See ya.